Hi viewers, welcome again to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to migrate to Canada. Top 3 quickest and easiest way to migrate to Canada. A lot of you have been waiting for this video, so let's just jump right into it. I've chosen to talk about the quickest ways to migrate to Canada because Canada is currently the most migrant-friendly country to migrate, and it has one of the world's most forward-thinking immigration programs. It also has so many programs, and these programs are dynamic and can change at any point in time. Each program comes with its own set of application criteria and is designed for different types of applicants. Some of these programs are programs like the Express Entry Program, the Migrating to Canada through the Quebec Selected Workers Program, Migrating to Canada through the Provincial Nominee programs, and Migrating to Canada as an entrepreneur or self-employed person, or even Migrating to Canada for your family. Migrating to Canada as an investor. So these are one of the reasons why Canada is one of the best places for migrants. Before we jump into my top 3 quickest routes to Canada for prospective migrants, let's look at some of the most common reasons people decide to migrate and leave their home country, leave everything they know to seek greener pastures. Some of the reasons are to seek refuge in a safer and more environmentally secure environment, escape danger, fighting and conflict in their war-torn countries, seek better employment opportunities and avoid poverty, enjoy a higher standard of living in a place that promises a better, healthier and cleaner way of life, seek a country where they can freely express their personality, pursue higher education in fields that are not available in their country, for love and personal relationships, influence of other family members who have already migrated, to seek better health care, escape political persecution and a restrictive society, or to carry out missionary work. Notwithstanding the reason for relocating or migrating, a lot has to be taken into consideration before one decides on the way to migrate. We have to take into consideration our finances, of course, because migrating can be very expensive. We have to take into consideration time constraints, our family. This is just to mention but a few. Okay, let's start with my number 3 quickest way to migrate to Canada. And my number 3 way is migrating to Canada through the Provincial Nominee programs. Canada has 10 provinces offering this program. The PNP is an option you can choose if your Express Entry points score is not high enough. When making your application under the PNP, you can choose a province from where it will be easy to get a nomination based on your profile or your qualifications. A provincial nomination can help you in 2 ways to get your permanent residency visa. It can add 600 points, 600 CROS points to your Express Entry application and make you eligible to apply for your permanent residency visa directly through the IRCC. Okay, let's go into more details about the PNP programs. The Canada Provincial Nominee Program was created to attract skilled international talent to Canada provinces facing a talent shortage. Thousands of successful applicants have relocated and permanently settled in Canada through the PNP program. The Canada Provincial Nominee Program is an accessible way to settle in Canada. Under the Provincial Nominee Program, Canadian provinces and territories can nominate individuals for a Canadian permanent residency. Okay, while the PNP program is separate from the Express Entry program, it does offer applicants holding a select PNP an additional 600 CRO points when they enter the Express Entry pool. Actually, some of the PNP programs like the BC PNP recommends creating an Express Entry profile, then starting your PNP process, as this is quicker. I have had clients that had scores lower than 400 in the express entry pool that got additional 600 points because they got PMP nominations. Some of the best Canada provinces to apply to under these programs can be the Prince Edward Island, Ontario, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Nova Scotia. If you are a skilled professional with experience in technology, finance, education, marketing, or healthcare, now is the perfect time to explore your options through the PMP program. You can apply under the PMP option to migrate to Canada if you want to live in a province, contribute to its economy, and wish to become a permanent resident of Canada. There are two options when filling an application through the Provincial Nominee program. You can decide to go through the paper-based process or through the express entry process. The paper-based process, the first step is to apply to the province or the territory for nomination under the non-express entry stream. If you meet the eligibility requirements and qualify through maybe the individual in demand occupation list of some provinces, you get a nomination from the province. If your occupation is on that list, you can then apply for your Canada permanent residency visa. Then you now have to submit a paper application for your permanent residency. The processing time is usually longer, so it's always advisable to go through the express entry program, which comes to our number 2 way to apply. You can apply for a nomination by contacting the province or territory and apply for a nomination under the express entry stream. If you get a positive response from the province or territory to nominate you, you can then create your express entry profile or update your profile if you already have one. Province sends you a notification of interest. You can then contact them and then apply through the express entry system. Remember, in all these processes, you submit documents, you get scored, and so on and so forth. You must also meet the eligibility requirements for a successful outcome of your application. Okay, let's talk about the steps in PMP application for permanent residency visa. When you apply to the province or the region where you decide to settle, if your profile meets the eligibility criteria, you could be nominated by the province to apply for your PRO visa, as we previously said. Then you apply for your PRO visa after you are nominated by the province, and the criteria for evaluating the PRO application varies from province to province, and you'd require a lot of documents. To apply for the Canada PMP program, applicants need to present their passport, their travel history, educational credentials, professional credential, your work, medical report, police clearance, certificate, and many, many more supporting documents. But the document you require depends on which of the programs you choose. Canada offers nearly 80 different PMP programs, which have their individual diverse eligibility requirements. The PMP program allows provinces to meet their individual immigration needs by helping them fill jobs that are in demand and meet labor shortages in their province. Most PMP requires applicants to have some connection to the province. They should have either worked earlier in that province or studied there, or they should have a job offer from an employer in the province for a job visa. Okay guys, please subscribe. Hit that notification button so you are alerted as soon as I release a new video. I promise you, as I always do, you do not want to miss it. See you again as we take our number 2 quickest way to migrate to Canada.